Hawaiian Island humpback whale. Here, Hawaiian Island humpback whale National Marine Sanctuary. This is the fish pond.
And what's the object, the idea of that?
They used to raise their own fish, aquaculture. The ancient Hawaiians. You know what I mean? And they raised the fish for the... This pond was made only for the ali'i, or the king and the queen. We're going to restore the pond. Do you know this is Ruth?
Hi, Ruth.
You are?
I'm Gino Gang. I'm from Nantucket, Massachusetts.
I'm delighted to know you. I'm from Maine.
We need to get
from Maine. Dynamite.
Yeah, we were all the same until 1820. You knew that?
No, I did not.
I told Ted Kennedy that. He was hysterical. He was hysterical. Only little old ladies come up with facts like that.
Excellent, Ruth. Yeah.
You go get your business card because we got chicken.
Okay, I'll go get a business card for you. There's my card, Ruth.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
Now, what does that exactly mean?
That means that I travel all over, well, the country as well as the world now.
Yeah.
Doing these one-man shows about the people.
One-person shows?
Well, about me. Going to these places. It's not really about me, it's about the people I meet.
Yeah.
You know, like yourself and Booley and all these other people that I've met. And, you know, you actually see the people. You don't just see what's...
Now, to whom do you sell?
I have my own show.
Oh.
My show exists on Nantucket at this point, but...
I see. And then what? It's like...
It's aired. It's on every day. It's, no, I mean, I have sponsors.
Oh, great.
I make the whole thing. I do all the commercials. I do everything.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's unusual.
Yeah, where did you study?
I went to Vancouver Film School.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
It sounds wonderful.
And what are you, now?
Well, okay, I'm journalism, 1945, Temple University, which was long before you were born. And in those days, the women worked very hard to get the jobs before the men came home.
Yeah.
You know, we all went to college in 3 years instead of 4. You know, yeah. So that, you know, that's my background, and I've always had a love of the written word. And so here I am, all these years later, trying to use it to the best advantage and to help out culturally, you know, here in Hawaii, and chronicling the sanctuary files and teaching future generations.
Okay, tell me about the sanctuary.
The sanctuary is a wonderful, wonderful building that was put together by a lot of volunteers for the purpose of educating people about marine life, and it's been a tremendous experience. More and more people are finding it. More and more people are learning about whales and dolphins and turtles, and a respect for the environment and the ocean, and recognizing you just cannot throw waste in the ocean anymore, that you are despoiling it. Who was it? Was it Atherton Fuller? The geodesic dome, what was that? Yeah, man befouling his nest.
Sure.
You know, man has befouled his nest, and now we must clean it up. And the sanctuary is at that place, teaching people so that they don't keep befouling and that they clean up what has been. I guess that's really and truly the best possible way to put it, you know, as succinctly as possible without getting into all the complications and so forth and so on. And the more we can educate kids, the better it will be. And they have these coloring books and they have all these publications around. And if people will just absorb this much, every little droplet will put us on a cleaner environment.
Are they absorbing?
I hope so. I mean, I've got a 5-year-old granddaughter. I took her home the coloring book yesterday. She was charmed. She was enchanted. I took her into an art gallery. She recognized a dolphin. She recognized a turtle. She knows how they must be preserved, how they must be cared for. You know, kids are beginning to worry about tumors on turtles, for example. You know, whales that have growths on them. You know, great. Okay, if we can just begin to educate them, that's the important thing. So, you know, Boy, of course, is wonderful. He's doing so much for the sanctuary. He's doing so much for the fish pond program out there. And he's the embodiment of what was, what is, and what will be.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's Bully, and he's a national award winner. He's a state award winner. He's a good pal. And the nice thing about Bully, this is integrity through and through. How do you like that, Bully? Did you hear that?
Look at that. What's that thing? I want you to tell me about that thing, like I do, that people follow with their hearts and then their spirits.
Your ano.
Ano.
A-N-O. Ano.
A-N-O.
Where is, the ano is your gift, you know. Your ano is, filming people and sharing what you see out there in the world. And, like Ruth, her ano is a journalist writing what she knows and sharing her writing and recording and filing to make sure that the future generation will have documents to refer to.
It's almost like purpose, isn't it? It's almost like having a purpose.
Oh, we all have a purpose.
And maybe ano is
not. Ano is not a purpose. Ano is a gift.
It's a gift.
The gift within yourself.
Okay.
God gives us all a gift. Some find it soon. Some never find it. Some find it later. Ruth is of an age now that we call Ruth a kupuna, and a kupuna first have to be a very, very elder person, and not elder in the sense of being oh, you're such an old person. In Hawaii, our kupuna is our source. So to gain the source, we must take care of our kupuna root. We must feed her, we must help her, because she has the source. And through her knowledge and experience, she will bring wisdom decisions to any situation. She's been there, she's done it all.
Gosh, I've never seen so many whales. I'm not even a whale watching. I look out into the ocean every other day and I see it. What's going on? Is this the time of year where they're...
This is it.
This is the ultimate.
Yeah, this is it. Here's where they go in the summer, and they eat.
They eat big time up in Alaska. There's plenty of food up there.
Oh yeah. And then they swim 3,000 miles down, and they don't eat. And the moms have their babies, and they nurse the babies. And they're putting on 100 pounds a day. Think how much milk that takes.
I drove by a boat today, and it didn't look like they could fit one more person on it. It was packed.
It was packed.
This is the
like
time.
folks come in here and say, "Can you recommend a whale watching boat?" And we go, right now, just pick a boat that you like the looks of, because right now it's whale soup out there. You can't go wrong.
Maybe I should go for a whale.
Oh, it's fun.
Is it? I mean,
because you get so much closer. See, the thing is, you get a real odd perspective on the size of the whales, because they're so big. Here's us.
Yeah.
And here's the humpback. And here's the California grays that swim along their coast. Like I was reading someplace, if you took the bones out of a human, they weigh about 25 pounds. Yeah. You take the bones out of a humpback, it's 25,000 pounds. 3 extra zeros. And you see them out there, and they're so magnificent. They're breaching or slapping their pecs, or this picture's right off Lahaina. They're slapping their big, huge flukes, and they seem large. But when you get out there in a boat, and you're 100 yards away, then they get much larger. They really are impressive.
so the ones in the States, or in the east coast of the States, will go up to Iceland and feed.
And then come back down.
And then come back down, I see.
The latest research proves that whales live to 200 years. And it's not even in the books yet, because they've only discovered this last year. And the bad news is the Japanese have started whaling again. They put 6 brand new boats in the water this last year to go whaling. And on the side, not written in Japanese, but written in English, it says research vessel. Guess who that's written for?